While next generation consoles are promising blazing fast SSDs to show off stunning HDR graphics in 4K, Atari is publishing a puzzle game and it's as challenging as it is adorable. While Atari has been working to re-establish their brand by releasing recharged versions of their classic games like Black Widow, Asteroids, and Missile Command, Kombinera is an original title that's just as inviting. Kombinera is available on every platform: Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, PC, iOS, Android, and even the Atari VCS. I was offered a product key for the PlayStation 4 version, which I then redeemed on my PlayStation 5. So thanks Kombinera for sending a key my way. So what is Kombinera? Kombinera is a puzzle game where you have to reduce the amount of spheres to one. Seems simple enough. Each ball moves in unison, and then you need to be aware of your surroundings and use the environments to your advantage. The first couple of levels explain it pretty easily. You can simply force one ball against the wall while the other one gets to it. But then it gets more complicated. Now there's a red ball and a white ball, and some spikes in the middle which are also red. The white ball can be destroyed if it touches the spikes, but the red ball is, you guessed it, immune to spikes because they match the color of the ball. There are more colors as the game progresses to go along with the new obstacles. There are even levels with obstacles but no corresponding ball to go with that obstacle. And each mechanic is introduced in a simple way, and you're given levels where that mechanic is the focus so that you can learn the different techniques until another mechanic is added on top of that. You have two moves, a short jump and a long jump, and eventually it does matter on which jump you use because a short jump could move one ball but not the other. Also, everything is separated as a grid so you can tell exactly where your ball is to avoid any obstacles or tell how far a jump will take you without risking your death count in each level. There are 300 levels to traverse through. If you really want a challenge, there are also little crowns to obtain in certain levels, which are then used to unlock harder secret levels. You are also timed on each level, so you can go back and beat your original time. So far, I've unlocked 50 levels, and some are easier than others, which means I'll blow through 4 or 5 levels in 15 minutes, and then spend another 30 minutes trying to beat just one. As far as graphics go, levels are black and white with some gray details so that the colors that are in place pop out as obstacles to avoid when completing the puzzles. The colors look fantastic on my OLED TV, but I do suggest turning off the bloom effect before you do that. At least on my TV, the bloom made it look like I had smudges on the screen. You can also change the colors of the balls and the obstacles if you choose, although the two additional modes look the same. They're named after color blindness types, but if you are actually colorblind, I think you'll have an issue playing this game. The music is chill as to not add any further intensity to solving these puzzles. And there's a story mode in the game. Not really necessary for these types of games, but I do appreciate the effort to integrate it with the gameplay and split up the levels with cutscenes. Speaking of gameplay, the controls are snappy and responsive. I never thought that I died due to the controls. Some of the levels are really small, making it easier to keep track of the balls, but the larger ones might be difficult as you find yourself keeping track of one ball and then accidentally running the other ball into an obstacle. So it gets pretty confusing, especially when you're racing against the clock. Overall, I would recommend Kombinera for the current retail price of $15 on consoles and $6 to $8 on iOS and Android. I think it would work really well on the go with the Nintendo Switch, but I have enjoyed sitting in my chair and playing it on the big screen. Let me know what you think about Kombinera. Do you plan on picking it up, or have you already beaten it? If you liked this video, give it a like and share it with those who might find it interesting. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Sniktendo. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Super Nintendo, and I'll see you next time.